Welcome to St. Peter's Rexplex, everybody. Game 2 against the Blues. Win or go home game for Carshield. We are sorry we were not able to bring you the final of the Dixon Cup. Brian tried everything, including climbing one of the electrical poles, to try to get a signal. He just couldn't. So the boys will be in black today. Brandon will be in the net. And we're about ready to get started. It's been Blues, Carshield all night here. Different age levels, battling it out. Mostly game 2 for everybody. So the Blues goalie with the long name I'm going to have to work on is in net. Fisher line out with Springer and Stanley, Pickering, and Schrader. Puck is dropped. Springer takes face off, pushes it forward. Blues get it in their D zone. They go up, chip forward. That gets knocked away by Fisher. Fisher gains the zone. Stops, turns, looks for Blaine. Blaine shoots. Well, that flutters by everybody, including the post. Pickering kicks it in. Now it's played down low. Finds a leg, finds Stanley. Oh! Stanley can't quite get it to go. So the Miller line, Berryman and Barth are going to hop over. Looks like Tyler Kaiser is still under the weather tonight. Wish him a speedy recovery. So we're throwing people out of the circle. We keep doing this again, it'll be a long night. Face off, one back. Berryman breaks that up. Now it's played back around to the near side. Barth tries to break that up. Goes along the boards again. Berryman over there. Now they break out. Blaine back to get it. Plays it around to Barth. Berryman with a nice open ice hit. Separates the man from the puck. Pickering gets it in. Dumps it. Their goalie gets it. They leave it up. Slides by everybody and comes out of the zone. They dump it in. Ridge back to get it. He's on with Rawls. Up to Cooper. He's going to find Miller, who's still on. Finds Flogger. Miller goes for a change. Flogger's holding. Flogger's looking. Flogger's got. Pitcher up the wall. That goes back down low. Schultz over to pressure. And they flip it out. Louis knocks it down and gains control. Now he's going to flip it in. They glove it and go forward. Louis takes the man. They find Flogger. He falls down. Now pitcher gets it. Now Schultz dumps it in. Goalie passes it to the corner. Schultz in the corner to get it. Bielstein on. Blues go through center ice. Shoot. Hits a leg. Cooper's going to play it soft up. That won't, maybe? No. Gets waved off. Bielstein, Simpson, Miller on. Blues take it in. JR knocks that away. Blues push it up the wall to Bielstein. He gets it out of the zone. Now JR on the forecheck. Now to Given. Now Lacoste. Lacoste is going to play it up the wall. Blues intercept to hit Miller with it. Goes back into their zone. Miller on the forecheck. They play up the wall. Now they have 3 going. Springer catches. They turn. Up the wall. They go D to D. Shot. Blocked in front by Miller. Never got to Brandon. Brock tries to get it out. Now it's going to go down low. Brandon plays it around. Backhand. Springer grabs. Tries to chip off the wall. Finds Brock. Brock shoots. Pad saved by the goalie. Springer in. Puck still bouncing. Fisher on. Blues get the zone, dump it in. They go for a change. Brandon has it right up his stick. Now Pickering to Blaine. Blaine up the wall to Springer. Springer misses Fisher. They go high off the wall. Pickering hits it. Now it's dumped back in by Stanley. Goalie Luke gets back to get it. Blaine keeps it in. Now Fisher. Now Springer. Officials want him to move it, and it squirts out. They go across the ice. Player goes wide. On his backhand, shot goes wide. Blaine. Now they come out. They go to the center. Pickering knocks that away. Shot. Hits Springer. Barth on. Berryman on the forecheck. Almost knocks it down. Now Lacoste messes it up for him. Now Berryman again. Blues get the line. They're waiting for help. Soft pass. Shot. Hits Carshield player. Barth takes the hit. Finds Ridgway. Ridgway can't find Rawls. Ridgway finds the guy, though. Now he finds the puck again. He's going to come out. He's going to find Barth. Barth's going to get it deep. Miller in to get it. They go on the other side. Rawls keeps it in, dumps it back down low. Flogger on now. They chip it up the side. Ridgway keeps it in, dumps it to the other side. Pitcher is going to hop on. They come down the middle. On to Brandon. Up to Flogger. They go the other way. Barth stuck out there. Now he goes to change. They find Ridge. Cross eyes finds Flogger. Has that knocked away, but pitcher's going to get there and dump it in low. He and Flogger in to get it. Miniman's going to play it up the wall. Now they play it to center ice. D was changing. They go wide. Find the D man. He circles. Can't get it out. Now it's down to Lacoste. Shot goes into the netting. Pitcher to the dot. Schultz, Flogger, Lacoste given. Puck one back. Out to the point. Flogger blocks that. Goes down low. Blues back out to the point. Shot through off the side of the net. They're going to go back out to the point. Shot wide again. Comes loose. Brandon, now Schultz. Oh, had time to skate with it and just turned and hit it. Now Blues come out. And we're going to change. So Berryman's going to hop on with Simpson and Bielstein. Berryman wins the faceoff. Bielstein on the forecheck. Blues come around. Chip it. Goes down low. Pickering down to get it. Takes the bump. Keeps the puck in front of him. Plays it up the wall. Now it's played down low again. They try and play it out. Berryman gets it to center ice. The Blues reset. Now they go D to D. Now up. Get the zone. Pickering catches that. Now JR intercepts. Fisher on. Springer on. Player loses the puck. Pickering has space as the Blues are changing. Springer's going to dump it in. Stanley on to help. Puck goes up the wall. D wasn't quite there yet. Now it goes to center. Ridgway finds Springer. Springer going to find Fish. Fish going to flip it in. Stanley there to get it. Gets pushed up against the wall. Fisher helps. Now Fisher's going to get there. Gets stick battle in the blue circle and start to head out. Blues chip it in. Ridgway there. Blues come away with the puck. Brandon knocks that away with the stick as a kid came around. Nice play, Brandon. Louis battling down low. Now Ridge there. Now Stanley. Stanley finds Springer. Springer's going to get the zone. He's going to dump it in wide, go in to get it with Stanley. High up. Springer catches it. I think it's checked. Now Brock puts it in deep. Brock goes to change. Springer goes to change. Puck comes up the wall. Berryman Barth on. And they dump it in and go change. Lacasse grabs it. He goes up to Berryman. Berryman tries to chip. It gets deflected. Miller, now Lacasse. Lacasse is going to dump it in. Miller comes around the other side. He's going to get to the puck first. Finds Berryman. Oh, the goalie makes a save. So Miller heads to the dot. It's 2. Trying to figure out how to drop a puck here. There we go. It gets rimmed around, intercepted by Barth. Tries to just get it in front. Now the Blues grab it, and they come up the wall. They go to the other side. Player flips it in, now stops. Knocked away nicely by Berryman. Barth on the forecheck, gets sidestepped. Blues in. Dump it in. Brandon's going to go, rim it around. There's a Blues player there, though. Lacasse gets it. Now Berryman's going to go high off the glass. Gets dumped back down low. Now to the half wall, centered to nobody. Berryman over to get it. Gibbons stops. They come off the wall, shoot wide. Oh, and a bad pass means a Barth interception. He can't quite get it out. Everybody else goes for a change. Shot wide. So Flogger, pitcher Schultz on. Flogger down low doing great work. Now pitcher can't quite get there. He turns. Now Flogger. Now pitcher takes the man again. Puck gets kicked wide. Kept in by Pickering. Down low to pitcher. Finds Schultz. Finds Flogger. Oh, shoots wide. Schultz again. Finds a skate. Now finds Pickering. Shot. Hits it deep forward. And they're just going to dump it in. Pickering in on the forecheck. They stop. Turn. Pickering takes the man. Their D-man walks in. Shoots. Brandon with the blocker save. Now they walk out. Shot. Brandon with the save. Flogger over to get it. Misses. Pitcher. Goes high off the wall. Schultz over there. Can't quite get there. He's going to head back. Stanley on. D-man takes it in. Punt net is off. So 4:32 left in the first here. Shots are low. It's been a quick game back and forth. Officially 3-2 by whoever's doing the box. Fish to the dot. Stanley, Springer. Player goes down low. Ridge. Now Fish. Now they come out to the point. And they go around to the other side. Stanley over there. He's going to get it out of the zone for icing. No, they wave it off. Not sure why we waved that off, but good for us. Now they head out. Fisher in one-on-one. Shoots. Oh, just misses high corner. Now Springer. Blues head in. Guy goes low. Rawls pushes him around. Brandon gets the weak shot. Fish back to the dot. Soft whistle throwing out Fisher. So Stanley will go to the dot. He ties up. Fisher gets the puck. He turns up the wall. Blues get it. They walk the line. Now to the near side. Now down low. Ridgway pushes it forward. Now they come out to the point. Shot. I don't think Brandon saw that as it fluttered wide. Ridgway, no stick. Takes a nice hit with an elbow. He's just protecting the puck. Now he goes to get his stick because Fisher has the puck. Fisher kicks it forward. Now Stanley can't get it out. Now Ridge finds Springer, finds Fisher, who dumps it in. Miller on. Now Ridge dumps it in. Everybody else going to change, so Otto on the forecheck. Barth has the puck come to his side. It goes up the wall. Now to Given. Given's going to find Miller. Miller heads in. Sidesteps one. Tries to get a shot off and got a lot of sticks on him. Puck heads in. Given back. He rims it off the boards. Miller chips. He and Noah in 2-on-1. Oh. The pass gets deflected. Maybe a little too obvious there. Lacoste hard off the wall. Blues in, shot wide. Given lifts a stick. Barth hacks at it. Comes to the point. Shot deflected wide. They turn, shoot, deflected high again. They play it out to the point. Shot. Brandon pad save. Barth grabs it. He's got, misses it. Now it's hacked out. They're all changing. So it comes to the near side. Hits their own player. And that's icing. So we'll have an ozone face-off with pitcher. Schultz, Flogger, Blaine, and Pickering. Last minute 23 here, the first. Puck bounces. Oh, misses Flogger. Now Pickering's got to back out. Player stops, turns, comes to the middle. Schultz blocks that. Goes to the corner. Comes to the wall. Shot. To Flogger. Now to pitcher. They can't get it out. Schultz is floating there for him, and now it comes out. Schultz kicks it forward, dumps it in. Pitcher in after it. He-Man turns, comes up the middle. They come out the other way. They're off sides. Nope. Bad pass. Flogger takes the man. Schultz trying to get there. Forces the D-man to turn. Goes the other way. Now up the wall. Dumped in. Rawls back to get it. has Stanley. Finds Schultz. Misses him. Stanley has it. Stanley goes in deep. We're changing with 17 seconds left. Now Springer. Now Fisher can't quite keep it in the zone. The Blues reset, play it back. And come to center ice, but Ridgway is going to break that up. Chips it to center ice. And that's going to be the end of the first. 0-0. All right, we're back for the start of the second. Fisher line, Stanley Springer, Rawls, Ridge. So apparently we're not on Facebook. Well, if you're friends with Brian Hudson on Facebook, you're getting the feed. It's going to his account. YouTube, normal account. Puck one, Ridge chips. Springer chips. Fisher chips. And it comes out of the zone. Louis gets it, pushes it forward. Fisher goes around. Ridge. Shot, hits something. Fisher gets it, turns, rolls. Stanley chips it out. All right. Miller, Barth, Berryman are going to hop over. Lacoste and Given. So we have a center ice face-off as the puck went into the scorer's box. And they go up the other side. Pass. Brandon chips that up into the netting. Well done there, as they had a guy on that side. So he put it up in the netting so they cannot get the rebound. So it sounds like there's a new link in Facebook if you want to go there. But if you're on YouTube, just stay here. So Miller line out. Barth, Berryman. Given. Berryman. Now Barth. Now it's chipped up the other way. Blues break out. They dump it in. Brandon out to get it. He's going to backhand it up the wall. Rides the red part. Pass forward. Now they play it back to the D. Now they go to the other D. Shot high. Barth battling. He's going to go 2-on-1 with Berryman. Barth Glove save. Pitcher line out, Schultz and Flogger, Pickering and Blaine. Puck one, the Flogger. He's going to find Blaine, chips it down low. Schultz finds pitcher, can't get all of it. Goes low. Now goes around the other way. Up the wall. Flogger keeps that in. Now Blaine stands his guy up. Now Cooper dumps it in, can't get it in deep. D-man turns. Now they go to the other D-man. Up the wall, Pickering catches, got to wait for Cooper to get out, finds Blaine. Over on the wall. Now they go D to D. Comes up the middle. Still going, drops it. Finds a guy in the middle. Shot wide. Pickering. Shot, Brandon. Cooper. Cooper gets it out, down low. They wave it off. Brandon with some good saves there. And the Blues head in. Or D are starting a lot of rushes, as they normally do. Fisher grabs that. Now to Stanley. Springer out with him. Rawls and Ridge. Puck down low. Eludes Fisher. Comes out the side. Gets chipped in. Rawls back to get it. Fisher up the wall. Finds Springer. He stops. Not sure. Now Ridge. Comes out the other way. Looking for a backhand. Stanley just lifts a stick and let it get out of the zone. Come up the near side. And they dump it in. Rawls back to get it. He plays it around. Springer's got to hustle. He kicks it forward. Now Fisher sidesteps. Finds Ridge. Oh, they go through. Stanley in a foot race. He gets position but can't get the puck. A good look there from Ridge as he didn't go too hard, just flipped it through. Stanley in the battle. One position, but not the puck. Puck comes up the wall. Now Flogger on. Rimmed up. Flogger forces him out. Simpson's going to hop on. Simpson has a break. JR heads in. Shot. Goalie saves it, and the goal is off. JR went backhand. It didn't quite get it around the pad. Now they're still hacking at it. The goalie covers. Good job, JR. So Mike out there. Flogger and Simpson. Puck one. Flogger goes down. Now they flip it out. Lacoste got to turn and go. He does. Stops. Kicks it. Fischel takes a tumble. Given is Simpson over to get it. Now it's played back down low. Now back out. Blues D-man loses it. JR battling. And it goes back down low. Up to Flogger. He's going to backhand it. Can't get it out. Goes to the other corner. Lacoste. JR takes the man. A little lackadaisical with the puck right now. Shot hits Lacoste. Up to Simpson. Simpson finds Flogger. Flogger gets the zone. On goal. Everybody change. Miller line on. Blaine and Pickering. Barth in. He's got some room. He shoots high. Puck squirts on Pickering. And Noah Barth can't get out of the zone. So they call intentional icing there as we had 2 in deep. Puck tied up. Now comes up the wall. Now up the wall. Shot, fake. Berryman breaks that up. Gets bumped. And shot. Intercepted. Shot, Brandon. Now Berryman's just going to hack it forward. Here come to the near side. Shot muffed. Now it's in Miller. Miller heads out with Barth. Berryman trailing. Oh, if he can find Berryman. Shot high. And Blues come away with it. Miller good on the forecheck. Stanley on. We're waving off everything tonight. They find Barth, who's still on. Barth shoots low. Stanley can't get it out of the defender. Fisher on. Springer on. Pass to the middle. Springer back checks. Oh, that hits weirdly off the wall, but Brock's going to get it. Can't get it out. Hits Ridge. Now down low. Fisher sidesteps. Now finds Springer. Finds Stanley. Stanley's going to go wide. Rolls. Good shot. Louis gets a face-off. Good low shot above the pad there. Goalie forced to make a glove save. So Fisher line stays out there. Rawls and Ridge. They throw wide out, probably because he took a while. Puck in official skates. Now Springer sidesteps a couple. Has to deal with a stick. Now rolls. Back down half boards. They try and find Fish. That gets broken up. Now rolls. Finds Springer. Finds Fisher. He pushes it down to the corner. Takes the man. Puck comes up the wall. Hops on the Blues player. Ridgway takes the man. Rolls. Pushes it backward. They shoot. Deflected. Corner. Ridge knocks it down off the wall. Back out to the same D-man. Shot. Brandon pushes it wide. Fisher pushes it to space. Now he hacks it forward. Louis has it. Louis is going to go up the wall. They wave that off too. It's not going anywhere. Forwards all change. They dump it in. Given to get it. They get the guys coming on. Shoots, hits Ridgway. Ridgway flips it up. Bounces on the D-man. He dumps it in. Brandon stops it, finds Pitcher. Finds Ridge. Finds Flogger. Flogger Schultz in 2-on-1. Schultz in. Flogger gets taken down. No call. Big no call there as Flogger got tackled. They barely let Flogger get in the circle before they drop it. Now they're going to head out. Schultz battling. It squirts between his legs. Given there. Now comes to the near side. Down low. They come out. They're going to switch. Pass back. Other side. Shot around. Flogger out to the point. They go D to D. Shot. Brandon saves. Flogger touches it out, but it won't go out of the zone. Shot hits the side of the net, goes behind. Schultz over there. Schultz just hitting things. Now they flip it up. Hit Schultz's skate, still can't get out. They walk in. And the goal, their player So we had a power play coming because their goalie took out Brandon. And then I think Mike came through and got one of his own. So we'll have matching here as we were going to go to the power play. We're going 2? Oh, that's brutal. All right, we're going on a penalty kill because they took out Brandon. That sounds about right. They do have a guy in the box, the one who took out Brandon. We have Given and pitcher. So no one seems to know how many players are supposed to be on the ice, which is always a good way to start. All right. Now we have another one, which means someone got a extracurricular. Looks like Mike is mad, so he must have got an extra. So Pickering. And we got officials who haven't communicated with the box. Woman in the box is trying to figure out what's going on. And a partridge in a pear tree. So the Blues have a power play. Apparently they didn't know how long the power play was for. So it comes out to the point. So it looks like Given is in for the minute 30 and a whistle. Barth will come out at a minute 30. And then Mike's going to spend some time. Out to the point. Shot wide. Springer, Fisher, Blaine, Pickering. They come to this side. Now back to the other side. Shot. Brandon with the glove save. Goes around to the far side. Back to the point. They missed the pass, but no one goes to get it. That was our opportunity to get it down the ice. Now they go to the slot. It's sitting there. Fisher's going to come around, and he's going to flip it. High stick. Of course, the player argues. So Flogger Miller are going to hop on. Ridge and Rawls. Blues head up the near side. Get the zone. Puck played in. Oh, and they score. Puck played in. Ridge thought Brandon was going to get it. Brandon thought Ridge was going to get it, and they just knock it in far post. So we're going to have Schultz, Flogger, and somebody else. Looks like Otto as Mike is serving time. After all the good shots and all the good saves, random play there. Gets Blues on the board. Carshield in on the forecheck. They head in. Ridge breaks that up. Now they come to the near side. Flogger grabs that. He can't get it out. Schultz stands up the D-man, but still goes to the Blues. Goes down low. Now Brandon finds Ridge. Finds Flogger. That gets knocked away. My God. Blues head in. They turn. Turn again. Still turning. Now play it low. Go around the side. Blues player falls down. They go up the wall to the side wall. Back to the point. Shot hits Flogger. Flogger's going to chip. He's going to tie the guy up. Schultz pushes him backward. Fisher on. Puck hits the official. Now it comes out. Stays in. Fisher's turns. Side. Side steps one. Shot and a goal! Jack Fisher sidestep a couple players out high. And just a shot high back across the grain. Beats the goalie. And it's tied 1-1. Traffic in front made it difficult for the Blues goalie. And so Given comes out. The Blues player comes out. They serve their minute 30 plus a whistle. Fisher. Springer takes a bad penalty as he goes up high in the back. Medic on. We'll hold on just a second. So it looks like Spatansky was the one on the other end of that hit. Trainer's working with them. Kids all go to the benches. We'll be back in a moment. Miller ties it up. It's loose. Blues go side to side. Now they come near side. They get the zone. Kid, muffs it. Shot.